Are you a talented footballer with the potential to go all of the way, but you've never been spotted or had a trial? Well, all you need to do is check out a brand new innovative business that I've started with my partners called Scout Size. It gives you a chance to get spotted by our network of scouts to try and get you a trial at a professional club. Scout Size places you in front of a professional scout who will assess your talent. You simply need to visit our website right now and upload your clips as directed. Our scouts will then view them and give you a full assessment. If you meet a certain criteria, your details will be sent to scouts at professional football clubs for them to come and see you play. It's as simple as that. So visit scoutsize.com right now and send in your clips, and a scout could be coming to watch you play at your next game. AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that will be linked with a transfer move to Arsenal. AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that be linked with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. Don't forget, on Scout Size, you can use the code SE50 to get yourself 50% off. Links in the description if you want to do that right now. The transfer window closes tomorrow. This weird transfer window that we got this year because of the Club World Cup actually closes tomorrow, then reopens on the 16th of this month. It's a weird one. I don't know why they didn't just leave it open. All right, I know they opened it early for the teams that are in the Club World Cup to get business done, and we've seen Man City and Chelsea who are both in it doing a lot of business, but what's the point in closing it? I mean, and then opening it again 6 days later. I mean, it's a bit crazy, but that's what's going to be happening. So could we be seeing some movement before it closes tomorrow from Arsenal? We're going to have to wait and see. Certainly, I don't know if you guys watched it, but I enjoyed the game last night. Portugal versus Spain. A lot better than that England-Andorra game that I saw. That was the proper quality game last night. Portugal coming out winners on penalties. Cristiano Ronaldo scoring the equalising goal that made it 2-2 and took it into penalties, and he lifted the trophy for them at 40 years of age. He's still scoring goals at the very highest level. Unbelievable. Also in the game, Zubimendi. He was the guy who got the opening goal for Spain. Again, pushing his profile up. Had a good game as well, just sitting there as that little anchor in midfield for Spain and sometimes making some little driving runs forward. He had a really good game, but coming out on the losing side. But now that that competition is over, we should hopefully see his future sorted out. Now that, he's not got the, he said before, he's concentrating on the Nations League. That's done now. Now he'll be able to go and get himself a little holiday and also be able to sort out his career. Now, the claims that Real Madrid want him are still out there. I even saw a report yesterday from a Spanish publication that Florentino Perez, the president of Real Madrid, was going to be there and looking to persuade him to come to Real Madrid. I spoke a lot yesterday about the possible hijack by them. Fabrizio Romano, on the other hand, still saying that he feels that Arsenal are going to be the team that signs him, that, so much work has been done, and that he feels that that will be where he will end up. But we're going to find out very, very soon. You know what I mean? It's going to be decision time for Zubimendi to state where he goes. Remember, we did a poll yesterday. I asked the question, will Zubimendi sign for Arsenal? Yes or no? You guys haven't got much confidence in it. 39% of you said he'll sign for Arsenal. 61% said no. So you don't have a lot of faith in him coming to Arsenal. It seems like a lot of fans are very worried about these links to Real Madrid for Zubimendi. We're going to find out very soon, I think. As I said, no more distractions for him to talk about. Decision time for him. Let's see where how it all ends up and where he ends up. That's going to be revealed, I'm sure, this month. Another player who played actually yesterday and looked really, really good. I was really impressed with him. He came off the bench, and that was Raphael Leao of AC Milan. Came off the bench, terrorized the Spanish defense with his pace, his power, great crossing, looked real big threat when he came on. Now, we've spoken about him before here on the show. It does look like he could leave AC Milan this summer, even though they'd be reluctant to let him leave. He's signalled that he wants to leave. Bayern Munich is said to be the team that are very interested in signing him. There's also been rumours that Arsenal are looking at him and are interested in him. This would be a good signing for me. He'd be cheaper than Rodrigo. But I think he has all the attributes to play in the Premier League. As I said, quick, powerful, strong. I mean, his game really, really does look suited to the Premier League, and Arsenal should definitely be taking a look at him if he does become available. As I said, Bayern at the front of the queue, but Arsenal have shown an interest in Raphael Leao, and saw him on that left wing yesterday. He looked really, really good. Now, another player that Arsenal said to be showing an interest in is Samu Aghehowa of FC Porto. I remember last season or the season before, Chelsea were on the verge of signing him. He didn't end up going there in the end. But Court Offside claimed that Arsenal are showing an interest in Aghehowa, along with several other clubs in the Premier League. Aston Villa said to be really interested. West Ham, Manchester United. Now, again, another player who was with the Spanish squad yesterday, quick, strong, had a good season last year. I think he was 25 goals in all competitions last season. And, a real sort of star on the rise, should I say. Lots and lots of potential, but not the finished article yet. And this is why I'm not too sure if this will be the type of player that Arsenal will be moving for now. Centre forward, and we know we're looking for a centre forward, but Porto value him very highly. He's got a £100 million release clause. Probably not worth nowhere near that. That's probably just been put in there because they're looking at his future value. But could this be a player that Arsenal could make a move for? I doubt it this summer transfer window, but Court Offside saying Arsenal showing a lot of interest in him. Mohamed Kudus of West Ham. We know about his qualities. We know he's a really, really dynamic player and has been, really catching the eye since joining West Ham. Didn't have a great season last year, and West Ham are said to be, up for selling him. Now, Football Transfers claim that Arsenal have made contact with West Ham regarding his availability and has also been speaking to his representatives. West Ham may be willing to sell him for around about 45 to 50 million pounds. Now, I was reading an article yesterday which claimed that Ethan Nwaneri is seen at Arsenal as more of a backup for Martin Odegaard than Bukayo Saka. So could this be that Arsenal are looking at a player that can come in on that right-hand side and be an able backup to Saka? Saka, as we know, got that injury last season. You've got to have good backup to a player like that. I mean, Nwaneri came in and done very, very well. But could Arsenal be interested in Mohamed Kudus of West Ham? Really talented player, excellent ball carrier, should I say, strong. I mean, I'd love Arsenal to sign him, but I'm just not 100% convinced that they will. However, the money they've been saving on, if they're bringing in Kepa on goalkeepers, not having to shelve out for, left backs and things like that, why not have the money to go and get a Mohamed Kudus if he's available, who I think would suit Arsenal down to the ground. So let's keep an eye on that one throughout this summer transfer window. The journalist Sami Aghehowa also claims that Arsenal are set to make a formal offer for Leroy Sane. This is another player that's available, or could be available, should I say, because he's set to leave on a free transfer from Bayern Munich at the end of this month. Bayern Munich, they want to sign him onto a new deal, but the sticking point has been his high wages. Wouldn't be an issue for a team like Arsenal if they're getting him without any transfer fee. Bayern's still trying to negotiate a deal. The two big Turkish giants as well, Fenerbahce and Galatasaray, are also very, very interested in signing Leroy Sane. Going to be interested to see, does he sign a new deal at Bayern Munich or is he on the move? Remember, he's worked with Arteta before. in Arteta's days at Manchester City, so one definitely to watch. And Sesko updates. Still no formal offer from Arsenal for Sesko, but Sky Germany are claiming that negotiations are progressing well and that the player wants to join Arsenal. However, I was reading about another possible hijack today. Chelsea apparently plotting a hijack. Now, they've been interested in trying to sign Hugo Ekitike from Frankfurt, right? But they've been put off by the big asking price. They want around about £86 million for him. Chelsea not willing to pay that sort of money and may turn their attentions to Sesko, who's valued much cheaper, around about 60 to 70 million max. So they may be looking at a hijack. But listen, I feel that with the Sesko thing, it's looking like it's down the line. It's looking like the player wants to come. I wouldn't fear a hijack there. But let's see how it develops out. Still a little while to go on that deal. And Arsenal said to be interested in Ousmane Diomande. Now, Diomande plays for Sporting CP. A player that's interested Arsenal a lot in the past. They've been linked with him heavily over the past couple of seasons. 21 now. Again, good season for Sporting last year. Of course, they won the league in Portugal. Caught offside, claiming that Arsenal showing a lot of interest in him and how they were scouting him throughout last year. They need cover for Gabriel and Saliba and are interested in signing him. Now, listen, he would not be cheap. He's, see his valuation there, 40 million. Probably Sporting would want more. I don't know. I just see this as a bit of an unlikely move at this current time for Arsenal unless Jakub Kiwior leaves. And Jakub Kiwior did an exclusive interview on the AFTV website and spoke about how he's happy at Arsenal. So if Jakub Kiwior doesn't go, you got Jakub Kiwior, you got Calafiori. Are Arsenal going to go and lump out a load of money on Diomande? I just don't see it at this moment in time, but it is a rumour out there today by Caught Offside. So those are the transfer rumours today. Remember, the transfer window closes tomorrow. It's weird. We're going to keep the show going because there's no point in shutting down for 6 days. The rumours are still going to be out there on Rapid during that period, even though the window would have closed. What does it mean? Does it mean you can't talk to no one for 6 days? I mean, it's a bit of a weird one, but it does close tomorrow and then reopens on the 16th of June. And we will be keeping you up to date with any rumours, any breaking news live here on AFTV. So make sure you check us out. Thanks for watching the show, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hi, we've teamed up with UK Auto Claims to see if you could be eligible to score thousands in compensation. If you've had any cars, vans or motorbikes on finance between 2007 and 2021, go to ukautoclaims.co.uk to start your free simple check. Loads of you will have overpaid and payouts could be worth thousands, so you've got to look into it. Hit up the link below and check now for free.